Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Drew, Design Director for Zombies, and we're here today to talk about some of the changes that we're making coming out of launch weekend. But let's start with the boss fight for Ashes of the Damned. So this was designed to be very challenging, but we found that it's actually more challenging than we expected for a boss fight for our launch map. So we're going to be making a couple of changes to make it slightly easier. The first thing we're going to do is make sure that the barnacles are respawning throughout the fight and healing Tessie for more of its health. So you can spend more time skillfully driving and less time outside of Tessie repairing her. The next thing we're doing is the missile barrage attack that Bytharian does. We're slowing down the speed slightly so you have more room of error to move out of the range of the missiles. We're also making the spin attack be less aggressive. So if you do get hit by the spin attack, you'll have more time to recover before Bytharian comes after you again while spinning. And then a big one we're doing is for solo, we're just going to make it easier overall. We're going to not be spawning Xursas, and we're going to reduce the damage you take while you're driving in Tessie. We fixed the equivalent exchange augment for quick revive, so now if you kill a zombie while downed, you'll get back up to 3 times. We're sorry about that one, that's on us. So there's lots to talk about with curse mode. Way back when we first started the ability to continue playing after we completed a main quest back in Cold War, we kept seeing that players would continue to play and nothing would change. And so we thought it'd be a really cool idea if we introduced this additional element that's out there to discover, this tablet that you find, and that's how you unlock curse mode. And that's currently how it works. There could be a very painful moment where you did go and do all this work to complete the main quest and beat the boss, and you quit out and you don't get credit. So what we're doing in the next update is just removing the requirement of interacting with the tablet. So as soon as you beat the main quest, and that's in standard, in cursed, and even in directed when that comes out, you'll then unlock the ability to find the relics within that level in Cursed. Another thing to clear up with Cursed is that once you have found a relic and unlocked it, you now have it forever, and it can be used in Cursed mode on any map in the game. And the idea there is that with every season, we're going to be releasing new relics in those maps to find, but you're going to be able to use any of them to choose how you make the mode more difficult. And we're excited to see how players kind of experiment and configure their relics to be able to complete main quests on Tier 3. We've also heard your feedback about wanting to have Cursed available on survival maps. We want to make sure that we're doing it the right way, so that's something we're also going to be looking into for future seasons. In the meantime, we do have an official Call of Duty Discord, so if you do need to look for people to group up with, you can use that as a tool to find other people who are trying to also find relics. The team had a lot of fun watching everyone complete the main quest over the weekend. We were really happy with the time it took for everyone to solve it. We're still looking forward to seeing how people unlock the various relics in Cursed mode. As of this taping, only a few of the relics have been discovered in Cursed, so hopefully more of them will be discovered before we release even more in Season 1.